Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. That's funny. I didn't know I was live. Get to see me waiting. What's going on? Am I here yet? Hello. Very strange. Very strange. I still haven't figured out this software yet. So welcome to Psychic Cafe. I'm going to go deeper into the daily read and then going to do readings for everyone that's here as well. Not much news today. Tomorrow, later on in the day, there's going to be it's going to be the weekend. The start of the weekend's Friday night because that's when New Zealand starts their weekend. So there'll be a new half-price sale starting tomorrow, but today, yeah, just boring. Oh, I've still got my full moon readings. If you're still feeling full moon energies, I've still got those going on. You can check that out on BeHealing.com. There's a half-price code. So in the daily read today was about getting shit done. It was about acting on the stuff that you've been procrastinating, especially like new projects. I thought it was something small at first, like fixing something. You know when you do that, get those little jobs done, those little annoying jobs, that are never big enough to get a lot of your attention, so you don't do it. Hey, Melanie, how are you? They don't get your attention, like when a button falls off something, but it's not like an essential button, so you don't do it. Things like that. And so I thought that's what the energy was for today, but then the further I got into the read, it was like, nah, this is more about bigger stuff, so like bigger projects and stuff. Getting stuff done. And it's also about self-discipline too, Getting ourselves out of bed in the morning. I went for a run this morning, but I know so many people don't do that, and I'm so self-disciplined. And you have to be when you're an entrepreneur. If you've not got self-discipline, you won't work to make it work. But I'm self-disciplined anyway, For other things too, for exercise and all kinds of stuff. But those that aren't, it's like a muscle. You've got to train it. You've got to just do it. You start doing it and make something a habit, and you get more self-disciplined, and it really changes your life. And so that's an aspect of today as well, is getting stuff done. It's training yourself to get stuff done, not being lazy. It's like counteracting that laziness that we've all got. I'm good, thanks, Melanie. How are you going today? The card we got today is trust. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Oh, this is about the taking action then. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. It rhymes. Melanie's good. Got a project to start. I've been doing other things for a week or so to start it. There you go. Hey, Aphrodita. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you too, Aphrodita. So we've got to trust in divine timing, right? And so I'm getting shit done. Melanie's getting shit done. I'm getting shit done today. After this. I've already got shit done. I went for a run. Got this set up. What else? I know what I'm doing today. A few readings to do that came in overnight. I'm getting shit done today. No new project for me. It's just getting stuff done, taking action on stuff. Not leaving it for another day. So yeah, self-discipline, I think that's what's been lacking, and I think maybe that's what people are being woken up to now, is this self-discipline thing. Especially around health and lifestyle and stuff, because we're seeing, it's not just, you might not live as long or something like that if you don't take care of yourself properly, if you haven't got self-discipline to eat right, if you haven't got self-discipline to exercise, you might end up with things like diabetes or metabolic disorder, and metabolic disorder leads to diabetes, high blood pressure, excess weight. In fact, it leads to all the comorbidities that cause you to be susceptible to being really sick or dying with this COVID. And so it's all down. All of them, all of the comorbidities are down to metabolic disorder, which in turn is down to a lack of self-discipline, right? So it's interesting. People are being woken up to actually taking responsibility of their own health, which is a really important thing to do, because we don't want to rely on pharmaceuticals, because that doesn't take care of your health at all. It's just kind of like painting something over the top of it, just sorting out symptoms. It doesn't actually fix you at all. It's not something to rely on. We've got to do it for ourselves, and we can be really healthy, which feels really good. Melanie's loving the freedom of time frames. The freedom of time frames. Divine timing and stuff, Melanie? Is that what you're talking about? I'm loving my coffee right now. I'm on coffee number 3. Oh, the cat woke me up last night. She was doing the weird meow at the door, which means I've caught something for your mum. I don't know what it was, but my shoes were all over me. I don't know, like, is it working? And I know that, I know her strange call means she's caught me something. One time I let her in, she had a bird in her mouth and it was still alive. Luckily, I caught her. She came like 2 meters in. I grabbed her, turned her around. Luckily, she didn't let go of the bird. Threw her straight out. Oh my God. Imagine a bird flying around in here. It'd be crazy. Right, let's go deeper into the daily then, instead of me just going jibber jabbering. Where is everyone today? Aphrodita, how was your full moon reading, Aphrodita? I've got some more of those to do this morning, and some guidance readings as well. Busy today, and then I'll be doing the weekly reads for each star sign. I'm going to record those today because I've got good hair, good-ish hair. Good-ish hair. It's getting really long. That I don't have to stick to normal clock. I'm not a morning person. You can sleep and stay up. Oh, yeah, I'm loving that too, Melanie. I'm the opposite. I'm a morning person. So I've been, like, the sun goes down here at about 7 o'clock now, and I'm, like, in bed by 7:30. And I've been waking up at, like, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, having some nice restful time, watching videos, meditating, stuff like that. Then going for my run at 6 a.m. I'm a morning person. And it's nice, yeah. And I didn't used to do that before this lockdown. Even though it really suits me, I didn't used to do that because, I'd want to go see people in the evening sometimes. Stay up later. It's really good. Oh, good, Aphrodita. It's definitely a theme coming through for sure. Receiving for you, right? I know when it came up again, I'm like, your higher self just keeps on going on about the same things. You're loving all the readings you've received so far. Oh, awesome. That's good. It's great reading for you. Coffee. Right. I am that. I've got that card as well for my daily cards. I am that and waking up. Yeah, we're waking up. Waking up to who we are. That's what I think. It's like we're being woken up to things. We're being woken up to things on a deeper level now, like all of us, like me and Melanie. I thought my lifestyle was really good, and now it's getting even better because I'm having to be more resourceful, and I want to, before I do this, I want to exercise in the morning, and I want to get outside and be outside because I'm hardly getting out at all now. And then so I'm like getting up early and then going for a run in the morning and going to bed early. Because if I don't run at 6 a.m, then I'm not back and showered in time for doing this. So we're all being woken up to being even more of ourselves, even in those little things. That's why I'm saying this. I think this self-discipline is really important, It's like, Melanie, you've got the self-discipline, you're going with it. And someone might look from afar and say, oh, I'm self-disciplined because I'm getting up early, and you're not because you're getting up late. But that's not true, is it? Because what you're doing in the evenings, I bet you're using that time. If you're an evening person, you'll be using that time. So it's all, I'm really picking up that this self-discipline is really important right now. We're being woken up. We can't be our best selves without it. We really can't. So we're being woken up to who we really are, especially if we've got lazy. I think we got lazy, didn't we? I think we all got lazy. Life being too easy. Being shown that now, hey? Life we got too easy. And when it's too easy, we get complacent. And even worse, when it gets too easy, we start making stuff up. I've seen this. I had a healing customer years ago that I was helping in person when I had my shop. And she was saying, she was asking, because I was helping a lot of people to heal, especially from childhood stuff. And she was asking, what about people that have had good childhoods? She's like, it must be so nice for them, not to have stuff to heal. I'm like, no, they just make stuff up. Like, everyone's got stuff to heal, they just make stuff up. And that's what we've been doing, We see like the ridiculousness of the whole politically correct thing, and people just like making up reasons to be offended, like making up challenges that aren't really there. They're not real challenges, Life gets too easy, we get complacent. Hey Ashley, how are you? Radical acceptance right here. Awesome. I like the quiet time of a night, a really active light. That's cool. Yeah, I'm not at all. I'm the opposite. I'm active like until the sun goes down, and then that's me. Done. Finished. And I'll do some relaxing things, like I'll listen to podcasts and stuff like that and fall asleep to them, but I don't want to do anything more than that. And I do enjoy socializing and stuff. I wish people would do it in the daytime. The afternoons is perfect for me. So we're finding out who we really are. We're waking up to who we really are. And maybe being woken up from laziness or complacency or getting a little bit too comfortable, which doesn't serve us. We feel great when we're pushing ourselves and when we're doing something, and when it's hard and we achieve something, we've built something for ourselves. We do, honest. We don't feel great about ourselves when it's all too easy and we're lazy and we just get given things. Also today we've got be with nature, be still, keep quiet. So we're getting shit done, but we're also stopping too and being with nature. I'll have to get out again today. Oh, when I went to the beach this morning for my run, the moon had just come up on the horizon. The clouds weren't there yet. Further, about 10 minutes into my run, the clouds were on the horizon, so they'd covered the moon up. But the moon was all big and bright, and it just come up on the horizon. So I had a moonlit sun coming up run on the beach this morning. It was gorgeous. So I did my nature thing this morning on the beach. The man that lives here was out there. I don't think I saw anyone. Oh yeah, I did. I saw two long-tail guys, boat drivers. And a couple of girls taking photos of the beach too, at the other end. And we're all being asked to relax too and start trusting in abundance. I think that's another nice part of this too, is that even though abundance might be tricky for everyone now, we've lost control of it, When we're in lockdown, there's nothing we can do about it, there's nothing we can do about it. And so it's forcing us to relax. When that control's taken away, it's actually a relief, isn't it? If you think that you've got an element of control about abundance, then you hold on to it and you try and do it and you try and sort it out and you try and fix it and you try and get more money and you struggle. And then something happens that's just like, oh, well, I can't do anything now. And that allows you to just let go and surrender, which allows abundance to come really easily. The struggle doesn't. My MacBook is making a lot of noise. It's doing a lot of work apparently. I mean the fan's noisy, like it's doing a lot of work. It doesn't usually do that when I'm doing these lives. I wonder what's up with it. So we can relax about abundance because we've lost an element of control over it, and that's a good thing, because when we lose control and we relax, things start flowing. Oh, we're going deeper into life too. Fulfilling ourselves. Finding fulfillment, or getting aligned with what's going to fulfill us more. Going deeper into life. Moving away from the superficial stuff that we can't really do anymore anyway, hey? Yeah, focusing on different types of abundance, not about money. Money tends to be the trickiest one because it's involved in so much in our lives, you know. Food right now as well on the island. You know, a lot of people out of work right now, and they were living paycheck to paycheck anyway. People are waking up to that too. But yeah, now there's a lot of restaurants and stuff that are making food and giving it away to all those people that are out of work at the moment. And there's a really nice community feel going on at the moment. It's so nice. And so yeah, different kinds of abundance. But you know, it's when we let go that it all starts flowing. Have you noticed that, Melanie? When you let go, it all starts flowing. And you, Ashley? Like my neighbour gave me a whole bucket full of paints and brushes. Oh, cool. Yeah, and it's these things that fulfill us, isn't it? It's the simple things that fulfill us, not the complicated things and not the struggle. It's good to challenge ourselves and have that self-discipline and stuff. Feel really good about ourselves. Not good to have life too easy, and certainly not good to strive for superficial stuff either. We've got to go for the fulfilling stuff, and we're all kind of being redirected to that right now. I'm really enjoying my work at the moment, really enjoying it, and my lifestyle too. Kind of sucks that I'm not seeing people so much, but I am, you know. It's like yesterday, I went to go and get some more chocolate because I've been eating stupid amounts of chocolate. I think it's just because of the amount of exercise that I'm doing. I should maybe eat more meals. But yeah, I went to get some chocolate, and one of my friend's restaurants there's a lot of people there because they were all there to pick up their free food. And so I went to the supermarket, and then a couple of my friends that were collecting food there that are out of work at the moment, they came into the supermarket. So we had a bit of social time in the supermarket, and then when I was riding back down the hill from the supermarket, there was some of my Thai friends coming out from Num's restaurant as well, picking up their free food. And so it was a really nice feel, like a really nice community feel, and everyone was happy. It's like as soon as you see someone, even if you're doing it at a distance because you're just riding by or saying hello from a few meters away, it means all the more to see people now. Do you know what I mean? Who wants a reading? Put up a message saying me, and I'll do that for you. I've got tummy ache. What's going on? Sudden tummy ache. So yeah, when we do receive things, it's really nice. Even the little things. We appreciate it more when we're in lockdown, right? It's like I appreciate going out on the beach more. I'm going out on the beach running, like way more than I ever did. Really like enjoying getting out in nature because we're not allowed out so much. Ashley's up first. What does your higher self want you to know? Oh, you know how I was saying about the abundance thing and letting go, Ashley? It's that surrender. The surrender makes us, it feels vulnerable when we're out of control, but resistance doesn't help. So you've got this same message. I don't know whether it's abundance with you or money with you. I mean, abundance is everything really, isn't it? But I don't know if it's a money thing with you, but there's something that you're resisting. You're resisting that surrender. You're resisting giving up control of it. And when you do, your higher self will take over. But you're resisting it because you feel vulnerable. You feel like you need to be in control of something. What is it? Is it money, or is it relationships or something, or work? Something that you want to be in control of, and you're clinging onto that control because you don't want to be vulnerable. But as soon as you surrender, it'll be much better. It's a relief sometimes, it's like that spinning plates thing. Spinning plates on top of poles, and it's a relief to let go. Like, let go of it. Might be with people with you, I don't know. You've got like this end of criticism. I'm feeling like, Ashley, you were criticizing yourself for not conforming or not being able to do well or something like that. And that you've been letting go of that. It's like, it's over now. It's like, no one can do well at the moment, that kind of thing. And so you're easing up on yourself, and that criticism is stopping. Why is my laptop working so hard? The fan's going crazy trying to cool it down. Melanie, you've had a project just land in my lap. Yeah, and it does, it shows up. Radical acceptance with relationship. Yeah, so you're already getting this guidance, Ashley. Yeah, so you're letting go of some criticism. It's like your higher self is helping you let go of some criticism, self-criticism that you've had too. Melanie, you want one? It's quiet in here today. Who else is here? Who wants a reading? Put a message up. Tell me who you are, where you're watching from. I'm Claire, and I'm in Koh Tao in Thailand. Our numbers went back up yesterday. They halved the day before, but they went back up to over 100 yesterday. Oh, I know, it's because an aeroplane arrived full of people being brought back to Thailand. Thai nationals being brought back to Thailand from Indonesia, and they were put straight into quarantine. That's why. Yeah, it was a plane full of people, and so yeah, a lot of them were tested positive. I remember now them explaining it. You're welcome, Ashley. Melanie, I'm gonna do you anyway. Ooh. Risk taking while you're alone is allowing your time alone, this time off. It's allowing you. Hey Chris, how are you? You're late. It's alright, you're allowed to be late. Melanie, this time alone is allowing you to take risks, or it's giving you the space to take risks, relieving pressure. It's like the pressure's taken off. And so it's allowing you to take more risks. It feels like there's less on the line if you take risks now than there usually is. As I said, because it's hard for anyone to do anything at the moment, so anything that you fail at, it's okay. Blame it on the corona. That came up in the guidance a couple of weeks ago, right? We've got the perfect excuse now to stop things. We can just blame it all on corona. If we fail, if we take a risk and we fail, we can just blame it on corona. And so it takes that pressure off, it allows us to surrender more. And so you can take a risk. I think this is connected with the getting shit done today thing. You can actually take action on something now, maybe that you've tried before, or that you've been worried about, or something like that, Melanie. Does it make sense for you? Finding a new approach, releasing guilt. So emotional stuff has been holding you back to taking this risk. A new approach. Your higher self wants to lead you a new approach. I think it's this surrender thing. I don't know. What is it you're wanting to move forward on, Melanie, that you haven't been taking that risk? And now it's easier to take the risk. Chris, do you want one? Little reading from your higher self. And later on tomorrow, in a day and a half, starting a new half-price sale. Weekends come around so fast. This weekend coming up, it's going to be on next steps. What your next steps are. You really feel the freedom. That's good. So nice. Yeah, I'm feeling it too. Like me, Melanie, with me, it's like I love doing it. Like I've always said this, I want to do everything in the morning. I want to exercise, I want to meditate, I want to do Psychic Cafe, I want to do my work because I'm best in the morning. And my energy slumps in the afternoon, and in the evening I just not working at all in the evening. Unless sometimes I'll like advertise my when I've just released some videos. I'll release videos and stuff, published videos, but the work's already done for that, you know. And so it's nice to be able to like flow with my energy. And especially now I'm getting up at like 4 or 5 a.m. It means that I can do everything in the morning. I can't if I get up at like 7:30 and then do this at 8 o'clock. And then I'm working, that's it. You know, I don't get to exercise, I don't get to train, I don't get to do all those other things that I want to do. It's like it's like the 99,999th day of quarantine. You feeling it? I'm on 3 weeks now. 3 weeks, 1 day. But it's not that different for me, really. I work from home alone anyway, and I'm feeling a bit, not, because there's no fight nights. I tend to only go out when there's fight nights, or sometimes I'll go see friends, but it's not very often. But I am feeling like I wish there was a fight night, or I feel like a night out. I feel like socializing, you know. You're getting a ton done. Yeah, me too, Chris. I think everyone is. Hey. Chris, you've got be artistic. I am love. Do what you love. Get creative. Get creative. Look how bashed up these cards are. Are you getting creative? Is that what you're getting done? You're getting shit done, Chris. That's what today's about. Or maybe it's tomorrow for you. Where are you, Chris? Thursday, 9th of April. It's about getting shit done. You're getting shit done. Creative stuff that you really love. Making time, granted time to get things done. And what you want to get out of it. This is another thing, isn't it, about these times. We're doing stuff for the sake of it. We can't necessarily get things out of what we're doing. We just got to wait. It's forcing us to get into this perfect alignment with abundance, which is just doing stuff for the sake of it. Not expecting anything to happen from it because it can't right now. And that's just perfect, you know? Doing stuff for the sake of it. No expectations from it. Or waiting, knowing you have to wait. Having like patience for any results from it. It's just the perfect recipe for abundance. Scrapbooking, oh. You miss people, yeah. I saw people yesterday though. When I went out, it was just perfect timing. I got to ride past a lot of people and say hello. Everyone's in the masks. But you can tell, like, masked smiles, you know? When your eyes smile. You can still smile at people in a mask. So yeah, Chris, you're getting stuff done, but you've got this surrender kind of thing. It's perfect. Perfect recipe for abundance it is. Just doing stuff. Scrapbooking. Used to do that when I was a kid. You're welcome, Melanie. Anyone else want a reading? Who else is here? Anybody? We've got trust. Was it trust? Today? Yes, trust. Trust. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. That's another thing that's happening with us at the moment, isn't it? We're being slowed right down. That we're not a human race anymore, we're a human relax. No more racing. No racing at the moment. Human relax. Anyone else want a reading? Anyone else there? You're welcome, Chris. So yeah, I'm going to be shooting the weekly reads for each star sign today. I did some of the dailies yesterday. I did the weekly for everybody yesterday. Each star sign today. Okay, I'm going to quit right there. I'm going to give my laptop a break because it's not liking something that it's doing right now. It's working extra hard. It does that with iMovie. If I ever use iMovie on this MacBook, the fan goes crazy like that. It's doing way too much work for some reason today for this live. Poor MacBook is working too hard. It needs a break. Thank you everyone for coming along. Remember, click like on this as well. I'm sure you're all subscribed anyway. And I'll see you tomorrow. If you didn't get a full moon reading, they're still available. BeHealing.com. Half price. There's Luna, Luna is the coupon code to get one of those half price if you're still interested in the full moon reading. Cool. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.